tech sensor unit. This should be all that Harry and Christia need. Looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
It's never a happy ending, is it?
Yeah.
There you are, on the mend already.
Sure. Finally up and about.
I don't know. Of course.
She's back, Harry.
I found what you need.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Leandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
All I know is they pulled apart.
We need to put this thing together.
This is the mountain where that Tanakh wrestled with a stormbird. Poor thing. Marika's armor should be around here somewhere. Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet. A fragment of Rika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that. Whoa! It must be the Stormbird that killed Farika. Shock's not gonna help me here. Better with the Stormbird. I might have a scrap of Farika's armor. Hold on to this for later. One more bit of armor lodged in the machine. Wonder if my focus can show me anything. Another armor fragment. Looks like another bit of armor. I guess that's it then. I should let the Tenakth know I recovered what's left of Farika's kit. Ooh, steady there.
It's Kotalo. I've heard the ballista in the arena is still in need of repairs. I believe a couple of soldiers spoke to you about needing machine parts. Perhaps you could see the mission through? Machine fights provide good training for our soldiers. And for you too, if you're interested. I'm sure it would be a spectacle. And there are considerable rewards to mark your victories.
Thanks for the reminder. I'll try to get them these parts in the
May your blade be bright.
You should try to not be cooking while you're
Every Tanakh can Hikaru take the place of Holden. Guess Takode should choose his words.
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do
Can you fell Regala?
Spirit sword disguise with
Attack with growth?
all blades against Regal.
So will you stay to hunt down the
try to ride on somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. A painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the Ten?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
May your enemies fall.
To take to the Outlander has shown us. All we must join.
The rebels were beaten.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Outlander.
Aloy, we salute you.
Now here walks a true warrior.
Here, the workbench. Once you repair Farika's armor,
Outblade is a blade.
We need a cool route to prove that.
You think they've got what it takes to challenge the Enduring? No. Not even close. Hear that, soldiers? Not even close!
Easy to read your moves.
At least she dresses for combat.
I saw the Outlander fly with my own
Greetings,
eyes.
Tamer of Regala's defeat. The clan will unite.
Your blade
Karo
is
and Aloy brought us
I missed
victory.
it. I was stuck on guard duty.
That's rough. That fight was a...
May your blade strike true. Well, the end of the battle.
Proceed.
Hail, Outlander!
My blade could have earned honor against Regala.
Good day.
Only
Honor and strength.
We share the same enemies, Outlander.
I'll have to train hard for the next march.
I'm sure there'll be no one as prepared as you.
Karo owes his life to the champion.
Aloy!
Well met.
We heard what you did at the Grove.
He's been bragging about his climbing partner everywhere we go.
What are you two up to?
Penta is finally getting his soldier's mark inked.
Rocco's here to be a witness.
It'll be an honor to watch you try not to yelp in pain.
I'm glad to see you're getting the recognition you deserve.
Thank you, Aloy.
Your honor is spoken of. You have won your honor.
Walk in the...
You honor the Tanakh.
You saved Karo. But how did he come?
Walk with honor.
Is this easy? The sentry said the raft was heading west. One raft in an ocean. Should be easy to find. Wreckage from a raft. Maybe those fugitives didn't make it too far after all. I'll only find out if I go down there. There's someone down on that rocky outcrop. You're one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the west. Where I left them. I thought that they were true Tenakth, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tenakth that Tide's Reach think you should all face justice.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
Ready to get in the air? So those fugitives are in a tower to the west. If they're close to landfall, they could be a threat to the Quen. I better take care of them. Those fugitives must be on top of one of those buildings. There. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach. Day's winding down. But that doesn't mean I am. Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone. You're mine! Going down! Taking you with me! Okay, gotta grab the drone's data.
Up there! There's someone flying!
By the 10. Who is that?
Look there! Bring her
Okay,
down!
that's the raiders. And they are a threat. Better find a place to land. And fight.
What's come from?
I can't let these fugitives escape.
What's the Nora doing here? This tower is ours! We make our stand here. Why did you follow us? Bring that Outlander down!
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again. Or anyone else. Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it. I might as well take what's here. A lowland settlement. Looks abandoned. But high enough to get me on that tall neck. If I can find a way to the top. Suspicious. This might be high enough to jump on that tall neck. Take to the skies. Ledge was too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way. There we go. Time to override the big guy. Time to get off. Better watch my step.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back. With Regal out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Kitalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro. Aloy! You came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah. Enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Derval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
Well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chain Scrape and Barren Light, in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses, too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back, when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
And if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Do you think Zo will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Katalo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal. Bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Aloy, do you have... You flew? Kotalo told me! And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors, and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this, for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zo what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. We won't let the Zeniths get away with what they've done.
Everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
And you?
Nervous? But I'm ready too.
Don't worry. We'll get through this together. Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
There might be a way to deal with it. Anyway.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes me feel better. I'm off.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through. I don't quite understand this.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? Okay. Data module's in. Be careful not to let this stain my hands. Machine's resistant to fire. What I heard at the campfire is true. Even with Regala defeated, there are still outposts with rebel holdouts. Maybe if I get rid of the leader here, the rest will retreat. Shock ammo would come in handy.
the Outlander, Aloy!
Hey, car!
Be ready! Let's get back, now!
What's happened up there?
Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way. We've got riders on patrol. Great. All this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off. Key. I should check if there's anything with a lock around here. Send this to my stash. Bet I can open that chest with this key I found. Tags from fallen soldiers. I should get these back to Duca. Explosion, good enough. We're fine for now. Making good use of this. Oh. Here we go. I was told I'd find them here. I should get rid of their leader. I'd encourage the rest to leave. Keep that in mind.
that?
I'm sure there was something. Things I was wrong. You have to get a hold of yourself.
That soldier with the heavy armor must be the leader of the bunch. I should check the tags. Tags. Just like I thought. Duco will want to see these. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Place looks like a dig site. With Deathbringers. Great. Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way. There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove. The locator shows there's another recording in there. An Oseram crew. They don't look too good. I should see if they're okay. Bags are giving way.
Copy that. We'll have the cargo on the ground on schedule. Over. Can't believe how responsive this plane is. 240 feet long. 700,000 pounds on takeoff and turns faster than my 12-seater puddle hopper. Plus, they only whip it back out of a museum. museum a few months ago. Hell of a way to take this beauty off my bucket list.
At least he achieved his dream before the end came.
We're gonna get through this. I
There must be
promise.
another flight recorder
Now
transmitting
go
a
get some
signal.
rest.
Maybe I can track it down. Do you need help?
Wish I could say we've been through worse, but I doubt any salvager has had this much bad luck on a single expedition.
Salvagers. You part of Karif's crew?
Yes. Didn't think we were that well known.
So you came here to make some armor. It doesn't look like things went according to plan.
You could say that again. I thought I had it made when we found some prime rollerback salvage out here. Then came the sandstorm, blew away most of our gear, and ran us right into a camp full of angry Tenakth. We fled, but by the time the storm died down, we found ourselves here with half our food gone. Open to attack by machines and Tenakth alike.
Sounds like you could use a hand. I'm Aloy.
Runda. I can't ask you to help for free. How about I hire you to get us what we need? Draw up some contracts.
You don't have to...
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't. Won't take no for an answer.
You mentioned this place is exposed to it. You said you love... You mentioned your people needed... I have to get going.
I never see Tenakth again, I'll count myself lucky.
I'm getting close to where Runda's crew lost their food rations. She said only a bristleback would be able to sniff them out into the sand. I think that can be arranged. Ah, bristlebacks. Perfect. If I can override one, I can use it to find the rations the Osram lost. Shock ammo could help. I needed that bristleback. Now I'm gonna have to find another one. Damn. I needed to override that bristleback. Time to go find a new one. Easy does it. Now, let's see if you can help me find those rations Runda needs. My lucky day. This bristleback's gonna help me find Runda's rations. I just just need to take them to the locations marked on the contract. Brenda said some of their rations were lost around here. This bristleback should be able to dig out the containers. Just gonna get off, let it do its thing.
Off we go!
Let's see if we get lucky. I think it's detected something. Looks like it found something. Thanks for the help, buddy. Rations. Barely enough for a few people. I should check the other locations, see if I can find more. Contract says I might find some of Brenda's rations in this area. Time to get off this bristleback. Tell me you got something. Good job, buddy. Let's see what we got. More rations. Still not enough for an entire crew. There might be more at the last location Rundon marked on the contract.
You see that?
Rebel holdouts. I'm gonna have to deal with those guys first.
Hit those weak spots!
I lost sight of her!
I'll hunt you down! Fear leaves a trail, and I'll find it. You see her?
Keep watching! He must be closing in!
Keep searching!
I can get out of this.
Hidden knife stays sharp. Be vigilant for their return.
Take your blade to it!
I think this is where some of Rundle's rations got lost. But I can't look for them without a bristleback.
Pin it down!
I think I got all of them. Should be safe to let that bristleback look for Rundle's rations now. Find something? Looks promising. Now, what did you find?
Quiet. I think I saw something.
Shooter! No! Hostile!